Hello everyone, so I decided to start my Assassin's Creed story, uh, Trials of the Soul, and it's only 12 chapters long, because I never got around to completing it. Not so great with Italian, so might be some cringe there, I do apologize for that. And there's so many freaking mistakes in this I did not catch when I was writing it. I really need to go proofread all my works again. It's just, there's so much. It's too much work for me, to be honest. But yeah, let's go ahead and go into the prologue. Early life. Raziel Auditore was born into the Roman Catholic family of Mother Elizabeth Tudor, who was born into a wealthy family of the previous King of England, Henry VIII. Ashamed of her father's disloyalty to her mother, Elizabeth fled England and sought refuge in Rome. She was wandering Rome, trying to find a home to buy, when bandits tried to bug her. Raziel's father, Dominic Romano, came in for the rescue, killing the bandits and getting Elizabeth to safety. She was immediately drawn to her savior, but was disappointed when he left. Days later, though, she found trails of murders that matched his style. Although she never could follow him, he followed her, growing fond of her. He followed her back to her house and showed himself to her. Delighted, she instinctively hugged him, but then blushed. He held her closer, whispering who he was and the dangers of being in love with an assassin. Eventually, he wedded her in the Vatican Church, and she gave birth to Raziel. Against Dominic's judgment, Elizabeth wanted their son to be part of the church, saying he would be safer there. Seeing Raziel's progression within the church, his father secretly trained him in the art of the assassin. Raziel's dedication to his father was highly noted, and he became a self-proclaimed assassin at an early age. On one mission, he finds a relic staff. Unbeknownst to him, one piece is one of the pieces of Eden. My bad. However, during his escape, knights, actually Templars, ambushed him, taking the staff. He fought back, killing all but one. The last knight slashed Raziel's right eye with the staff, releasing some power unknowingly. Even wounded, Raziel quickly gets the advantage and prepares to kill the knight. Before his death, the knight tells him that they had kidnapped his father. Raziel found his father in a dungeon, beaten, bloodied, and dying. His father uses his last words to tell him the secret he needs to find out about his heritage, and the secret's about the Templars, Eden, and the Assassin Order. Knowing Raziel could not break his shackles, his father demands him to leave and protect the family. Reluctantly, he runs back home and cries into his mother's arms. Raziel did not stop his studies, though. He eventually became part of the College of Cardinals. Because of his loyalty and dedication, he was crowned Pope. The people of Rome admire him for he predicted outcomes of different natures with his God's eye. The church saw him as having truly holy powers of the Lord. Raziel dug deeper into his family history and finally found old journals and letters. The information was about a past relative named Ezio Auditore. He found out sensitive information about the church and Templars, as well as the pieces of Eden and his father's death. Not wanting to believe that the church could be part of such a cruel order, he continues being pope. When the Borgia family came back to Rome, they sought the Vatican where Raziel stayed. Raziel had read about several Borgias in Ezio's journals, which made him uneasy to see them. The church's archbishops and Templars followed the Borgia family up to the Pope. Raziel is told everything he feared. The church was working with the Templars and the Borgias, trying to reform the earth in their image, using the Apple of Eden. Thereafter, he flees, leaving the Vatican, and finds the Assassin's Order. The Grand Master at the time already knew who he was and immediately took him in. Due to his rare gift, Raziel went up the ranks quickly. He is pronounced Grand Master when the previous one is killed in a Templar assault. At the age of 20, Raziel is given the responsibility to run the entire Assassin Order. With it, he seeks out revenge for his Grand Master and his father. He finds several sets of armor that was worn by Ezio, several weapons, and Leonardo da Vinci's schematics for a device within the hidden blades that would replace the single-shot pistol. It combines the tires together to form a unique look, as well as making a personal touch by wearing a black bandana mask with stitching across the mouth. Raziel soon marries a woman named Amelia and has twins, Leonardo and Lucia. Not wanting his children to be unprepared, he moves his wife into the Assassin's Guild and Montergani? I have no idea how to fucking say that word anymore. At Villa Auditore and hides her and the twins within the hidden chamber underneath, training them as assassins. He now operates the assassin order from within the mansion. In addition, he has taken the last name of his ancestor, Ezio Auditore, in honor, still seeking out the Templars. I'm gonna do the first chapter, and then yeah, that'd probably be it. Because these do get pretty long. Angelo Domenico da Frenze is an OC from Assassin DP423's AC story. He has not continued the story, but Angelo is supposed to be another assassin that was Grandmaster before my character, Raziel Auditore da Frenze. But yeah, this guy right here is just my brother's character. If you've seen any of my League videos, call me Yamcha. That's the same dude. Chapter 1, Carmine Catalyst. The three tenets of the Order. Stay your blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Do not draw attention to yourself. Never compromise the Brotherhood. The maxim. Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Everyone in the Order follows this. These words are what makes us what we are. We abide by the oath in which we all pledge our loyalty to a higher calling. We defend the weak from the strong, the poor from the rich, the pure from the corrupted. We serve no government. We make our own rules. We shine the light down upon all of the darkness in the world. You will not see me coming, but I'm always moving. You will not be prepared, but I always am. I am silence. I am precision. I am assassino. Maldito. No time for a stroll. As you can tell by now, I'm being chased. Who knew killing a lieutenant would piss off the local guards? I had carefully planned ahead, even rerouting to avoid any encounters. Unfortunately, it only takes one guard to signal the whole city. Now I have to lose these guards and find a safe place to hide. No easy task for a normal person, but for an assassin, a daily routine. Now, where do I go? I considered my options while running amongst the roof tiles of the Roman-styled homes. Guards following in suit. The lieutenant did not tell me what I needed. I had been working closely with Templars, but had no knowing of anything important. Just another pawn, I sigh. I jumped ledge to ledge, beam to beam, and wall to lose these people. Gara Fabio Sporca. Do you guys ever give up? I yelled behind me. Like always, the Mongrels did not answer me. Soon, though, I found the only way out of this was to turn around and attack. Please forgive me, Lord. I pray as I leap for a window. The guards carefully walk into the opening in which I led them into skillfully. Hey guys, up here. I shout as I descend from the window, knocking two of the guards down to the ground, then leapt up quickly and stared down the others. One came at me with a punch, which I quickly avoid and take him down by the knee. Another missed me with a jab from his sword. I unsheathed my sword and parried his second strike into his fellow guard's sweep, then kicked them apart. Quickly aware of an opening, I swept the floor with my leg, tripping the other guards. I began to run free when a guard grabbed my leg. He swung his sword at me, but to no avail. I blocked it with my vambrace and stomped him off. Unfortunately, the others were regaining balance, surrounding me. It is my only option. God save these souls. I readied my sword up to my sweat-ridden face. They began to rush me, swords held high. "Kill the assassin!" one yells. With a quick flurry of steel, I repel their attacks, sending each into another. I then stab two with one blow, jump another with my hidden blade, throw my sword into a guard's skull, hook another into a wall, and shot down the last two with my pistols. It's not my goal to kill another, but I also cannot let them kill me. So with remorse, I walked to each one and recited Rep in pace and pace. Ripasso and pace. Shit, I forget how to say that one. Requiem in pace is so much easier. But yeah. Posa and pace, I'm guessing. I then disappeared into the shadows. Soon after, I mount a horse and fled to my mansion in Monterigone, Tuscany. When I arrived, my fellow assassins walked me up to the mansion. Waiting inside was my wife. Mio marito, are you alright? Si, my love, I am alright. I smiled, holding her to my waist. Bene, she said softly. Dear, you mustn't worry so much. I am strong, I am fast, I am skilled. No simple guard will put me into my grave. Yero. I kiss her slowly. She smiles, that sweet, loving smile, and moves to the other room. So, how long can you stay? She asks. Until they need me, I tell her as she opens the secret door. Twins, miss you. I want to train with their padre. I know. I will try to be able to teach them. I missed you too, she says softly, gently stepping down the stairs. I miss you too, baby. I will make the most of my time here. I bet you will, she blushes. Move further down the stairs into a chamber we added a while back. In the chamber, a bed stretched out across the floor. Pillows and sheets cover the area, and candles make a trail along the railings and walls, illuminating the darkness with a soft aura. Amelia was wearing a soft red night robe when I arrived at the mansion. Now she dropped it to the floor, revealing her black, silky gown that caressed every curve of her body. Her long blonde hair framed her face and breasts in a gentle motion. Her soft blue eyes seemed to demand attention. The kids are in bed, I asked, assuring complete privacy. See, she licks her lips as I unpeeled my assassin's gear. Bene, I smile, unbuttoning my cuffs and then placing my armor and hooded robe on the ground. Amelia began unbuttoning my shirt, slowly pulling it off. I wrapped my arms around the small of her back and pulled her close, kissing her passionately. Our bodies fell into the bed. That was another night. We were divine una. Morning came fast, as the night was wild. Bringing us the tiredness that followed. I awoke first and got dressed into my casual wear. I knew the kids would soon be up as well. They were not already. I took the secret way up and carefully snuck my way into one of our hallways. Leonardo was walking sleepily through the mansion and bumped into me. Leo. I picked him up by the under of his arms. And how is my assassino Paco? The 2-year-old giggles and smiles. Bet you and your sister are ready for some training, aren't you? His eyes grew wide in excitement. Si, papa. Bene, now get your sister up so we can get some practice in. Lou, he went, screaming down the hall. I laughed softly. God bless the day he created children. I began looking to the future. Today had gone so well. A day without trouble, without guilt, a day of warm-hearted love, not cold-blooded hate. I rarely have days like this anymore. After Angelo died, I was left with the Brotherhood. I have days when I considered leaving and seek a safer life. I knew better, though. I could not leave something like this. It is my responsibility now, and I must carry my assassins through this generation. In addition, I cannot deny the thrill of being the shadow that lingers over evil in the time of misconduct and lies. I do not only lead my brotherhood, but I also care for my country and the people who cannot defend themselves. It is surely a life of sacrifices. And I'm just glad to have a wife that understands my position, even if she worries over it. Well, hello, Amante Dulce. Amelia leans on me from behind, wrapping her arms around my right. You got up early, teaching the twins to be asesinos? See, we got to make sure they grow up like their papa. I smile and kiss her head. Well, if they do grow up like you, then we'll have plenty of grandchildren, she muses. I laugh softly and begin to walk with her to the children's rooms. Before we reached it, Leonardo had just awoken Lucia, and now they both were running towards me. Come on, Daddy, Lucia screams eagerly. I look at Amelia. Go, she smiles and kisses my cheek. I run off with my little assassins and spend the next few hours talking, playing, and training with them. They eventually tire out and ask to eat. We all go back inside, and Amelia is already preparing the food. We sit down at the dinner table and enjoy the delicious meal. I keep looking at my wife, Amelia, the one who I love more than anyone else, and my children, Leonardo and Lucia, the ones who I would take a bullet for at any cost. My family was my life. The Brotherhood was my family as well. Therefore, another child to protect and nurture, instilling life. Suddenly, an assassin bursts into the room. Mentor, we need you now. What is the problem, I ask. Someone has infiltrated the villa, sir. Just one? We don't know how many there are for sure, but some of our assassins have been killed. Right, Amelia. Get them to the safe room. Show me where they are. I followed the assassin where the bodies were found. And he then showed me the direction in which the killers had came. Where is he? I stop as I see they were heading toward the chamber that Amelia and the twins were heading for. Murde, we have to hurry. Call the others into Altair's chamber. Okay, I will. The assassin rushes away. I race off toward the inside of my mansion and quickly pulled the book, which opened the hidden passageway down to Altair's chamber. I could not let them stay in that chamber. My family is in there. How the hell did they even know it was there? My mind juggled these questions until I finally reached the chamber. I look around to see nobody there. No sign of Amelia, the kids, or the attackers. Where are they? Damn my fortune. Mentor, I have some grave news. An assassin comes from behind, face held down. What is wrong? I tremble. It is, he pauses, obviously tranced by whatever it was. Best if I show you. My gut clenches like a violent claw trying to scrape itself out. I follow the assassin to another part of the villa. In front of the villa's gate, my family lies lifeless, throats torn straight across for all to see. I drop to my knees in the middle of their bodies. No, this is unforgivable, impossible. I will not believe it, I cry into my hands. How could I allow this to happen? Tor Raziel, another assassin, walks over to me and hands me a piece of parchment. I found this I quickly grab it and see a red, eagle-sighted cross. Templars, I snarl, banging my fist against the ground, causing the dirt to rise around my wrists, and my knuckles trickle with blood. I stand up, head hanging down, and start off to the mansion. Take them to the mortician, give them a good burial. I need to pack. Where are you going? I'm visiting my mother. Need someone to talk to. One attacked knew exactly where to go. My father must have known someone that had the knowledge to get into the villa and infiltrate Altair's chamber. He might be dead, but mother may be able to tell me what I need to know. Until I get back, the Brotherhood is on high alert. Close the gate and have assassins at all towers. Have routine searches through the street for anything suspicious. The attacker may or may not still be here. Come si desarde. Cedera, mentor. Meanwhile, at the Borgia estate in Rome, a bird flies into the room of a shadowed figure. The man takes the letter from its leg. Dear husband, I have done as you wish. The Auditore Villa is in full lockdown, and their Grand Master is leaving to find answers about the death of his family. I am on my way now. I only wish you would tell me why you want the assassins destroyed, and why you used me to do so. You know my past there. You know it brings me great grief to see the demise of others, especially them. I know you said they did not want me and just cast me away, but I still feel wrong doing this. Please tell me when I get there. Love, your queen. Yeah, there's the prologue in chapter 1 with all of the mistakes included in the poor Italian. I do apologize again. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and hopefully chapter 2 is not as horrendous with the mistakes.